Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Chicago, they're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played.
When I look at Chicago, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. And for Chicago, Gideon White paired to make the backcourt. Zach Collins out there with Buzelis. And it's Herder in at the 3 slot. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Free throw is good from Collins. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And both free throws good for Collins.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
White against Murray. Good work defensively by White. Outside Herder. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops from Murray. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
And Murray drops them both. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
They get it back. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And he can't get that one. Now McCollum. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Drops in the layup for 2.
Above everything else, McCollum is a scorer first. Even when there's contact, he'll find a way to finish.
Collins outside. Pass to White. Now here's Herder. Here's Collins. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
Collins has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Murray deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. White against Murray. Down low. Buzelis. It's hauled in by New Orleans. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Murray's shot is good.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Collins outside. Pass to Herder. The floater, and he lays it in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Murray finds McCollum. Outside Olynyk. Giddey against McCollum. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. Giddey with a defensive effort. Chicago leading. Puts the move on. And Herder lays it up and in.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
See the stat sheet here for Josh Giddey.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Up top, McCollum. Giddey defends. Giddey with a defensive effort.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
McCollum on the wing. Giddey defends. Count that bucket. McCollum's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
Now here's Collins. 14 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too. Making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
Pelicans trail by 3. Murray against White. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Murray from outside. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Releases. Chicago with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
To the middle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, BA, is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. McCollum outside. Over White. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 6.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside White. Murray against Giddey. Driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup.
And Giddey is just so clever at finding ways to the rim. Good at ripping through holes in the D.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Giddey. And with a break in the action, here's a look at the shooting guards who have been putting on a passing clinic and chalking up the assists this year. Kobe White third.
With the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred, the versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. And there's a pick beyond the arc. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Buzelis. White against McCollum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, how about Kobe White? going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
That one misses. Good on the second one. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Robinson Earl. Jones feels it out. To the left side wing. Back to Robinson Earl. 5 on the clock. Here's Misi. Misi. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside White. Pass to Phillips. Dosunmu outside. Fires the 3. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. And Alvarado gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Tipped.
How about the reach from Murphy using those long arms to get to that shot?
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Williams is checked in for Phillips, and Giddey's subbed in for White. For 3, Smith connects from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 1.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Jones. Pass to Alvarado. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. Screen by Olynyk. Just 4 to shoot. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Dosunmu can't hit. For New Orleans, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. And there's the screen. Hawkins. They get it back. Alvarado right side. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Hawkins. Now Alvarado. He's covered by Dosunmu. Jones from outside. Buries it from 3.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Giddey against Jones. Ball outside. Picked by Smith. The 3. Ball no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, up by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
New Orleans in the lead. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Phillips in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's Olynyk, high post. He's scoreless. Here's Misi. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jalen Smith. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And he makes a first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Bulls trail by 3. Ball right side. Here's an 8-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
So hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Here's Hawkins. Here's the pick. Back to Alvarado. Ball with a steal. And here they come. Here's Dosunmu. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Alvarado. His first shot attempt. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Olynyk's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Olynyk can be a gifted scorer, and this time working from the mid-range.
Up top, Smith. And here's Giddey. Back to Smith. Pass to Giddey. Ball outside. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Alvarado outside. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 30, Trey Jones.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Hawkins. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
I like how the confidence shows up for Hawkins down there. Doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Ball with it. He's got 5. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Blocked!
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Here's Jones. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Herter comes in for Ball. And a change for the Pelicans. Robinson Earls checked in.
Trey Jones, 1 shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Ball's checked in for Chicago. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. 5th on the list, the Bulls.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Alvarado. Giddey defends. Now here's Alvarado. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Giddey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Ball against Jones. Pass to Robinson Earl. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Collins, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Jones from outside. Smith with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Brent, Herb Jones looks like he might be the next elite perimeter defender.
Well, he's been amazing in the early part of his career. He closes out his space so well on people, in control and balanced, able to catch guys' first move. He is asked to guard the primary offensive wing on a nightly basis, and Herb Jones is up to the challenge.
Here's Alvarado after the basket by Chicago. Pass to Jones. Here's Robinson Earl. Alvarado outside. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Jones misses. For Chicago, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Alvarado, the pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Alvarado. There's the 3. Chicago with the rebound. Outside Giddey. Back to Herder. Collins a screen. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bulls lead by 5.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Now here's Alvarado. Giddey defends. Lets it go from 11. And again, New Orleans no good. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Ball. Here's Collins. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pelicans trail by 5. Jones, the pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Jones. Pass to Misi. Alvarado outside. Over Giddey. And the Pelicans miss again.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Now here's Collins. Here's Ball, defended by Jones. Jones against Ball. For 3, Smith. The Pelicans pull it in. Misi's got rebound number 8 now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And again, New Orleans no good. Bulls leading by 5. Outside Herder. And here's Collins for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Collins has got 13.
Good job by the team keeping their antennas up as to where Collins is now. He's hot.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Robinson Earl, covered by Smith. A shot to stop the run. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. Incredible. Down on the court, your hot squad. Get out and let me hear you. Who wants to lead this?
Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Giddey. New Orleans on D. It's a 5-point game. White against Murray. Collins passes to Ball. Collins a screen. The shot. And again, Chicago, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to McCollum. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Buzelis, defended by Murray. Collins with a screen on McCollum. To the paint. And there's Collins on the assist by Ball. Collins has got 15.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Murray. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Known as a stellar defender, Murray's offensive game has also come a long way. He's established that confidence on that end, and he's not done improving.
Jones, he's checked in for Ball. It's both from the stripe. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. Leading by 5. Now here's Collins. Defense right on him. Pass to Herter. Deflected. And here's Olynyk. McCollum with it. Defended by Jones. White against Murray. Nice move. Good work defensively by White. Bulls leading by 5. It's Herter on the wing. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Collins with a screen on McCollum. Now Collins. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by White. Out to the right wing. Olynyk passes to Murray. Shot clock at 5. The layup misses. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Herter can't hit. Pelicans trail by 7. Down low. Outside Murray. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. And the first half now in the books. It's the Bulls leading by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
34. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for the Pelicans, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Bulls.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Zach Collins with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 7. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Pass to Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 9.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
Outside White. Giddey against McCollum. Outside Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's gotten his second bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Giddey against McCollum. Pass to Murray. Screen by Olynyk. Launches it. Murray, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Outside Herter. To the middle. Here's Collins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
There's just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times, hard to track around the floor.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
Good on both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Murray inside. He's guarded by White. 5 to shoot. There's McCollum with the 3. Chicago with a rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Giddey on the wing. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
And he sinks the second. Here's McCollum. He's got 6. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the layup falls. McCollum's got 8.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Giddey, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That one's off.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
And he's good on the second. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Pelicans, it's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference.
Seeing where the Pelicans are, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, nobody thought this much adversity would hit this ball club, but it is really a season that's in danger of spiraling out of control if they don't get their act together soon.
Now here's Murray. Out to McCollum. The three is up. Buzelis grabs the board.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Collins outside. Pass to Herder. Lets it go. And he gets the jumper to drop. Herder's got 6 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Herder. Herder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Giddey against McCollum. The kick out to White from deep. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one.
I just love the ball movement.
Murray against White. Got it. Good job in the low post. 11 points in the game.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. 5th on the list, Chicago.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Pass to Buzelis. McCollum against Giddey. Now here's Herder. Fires for 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. White against Murray. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Not going to go that time. Pelicans trail by 12. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. And here's Olynyk. He's guarded by White. There's the double with Herder. Murray for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Outside Herder. Here's Buzelis. Here's Giddy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Giddy at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing a foul.
2 shots. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddy. Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Both free throws good from Giddy. Now Murray. 14 points for him. McCollum outside. Outside Olynyk. 4 on the clock. Pass to Murray. Shoots over White. And that one comes up a bit short. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Herter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Herter's got 4 points this quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
When folks talk about Herter, you hear a lot about his movement, Brent.
Well, one thing you have to be in this league as a great shooter is willing to move without the basketball. It puts a lot of pressure on your primary defender, but it can open up some lanes for your teammates. Kevin Herter, an elite skill working without the ball.
Now here's Herter. Give him 8 points now. And here's White. Over Murray. White can't hit. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Murray. Now here's McCollum. Giddy defends. Here's the 3. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got 11.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Smith outside. Back to Giddy. From down in the low post, it goes. Giddy's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
McCollum outside. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Giddy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Giddy. Giddy's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pelicans trail by 14. Murray with it. 14 points for him. McCollum outside. That won't go either for McCollum. For Chicago, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Herter. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
They set a pick. Murray from outside. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Murray against White. Picked by Smith. To the paint. It's tipped. 1:36 left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. Shooting for Norwood. Number 17. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Some changes for Chicago. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Collins. The Sumu comes in for Herter. And it's ball in for Giddey. That one's no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Horton Tucker. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 14. Alvarado outside. Tipped. Robinson Earl down low. Defended by Horton Tucker. Great D that time from Horton Tucker. Pass the ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
Take a break.
Taking
Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And he drops it first.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Chicago making a switch here. Phillips has checked in. And so Ball nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Robinson Earl. Now here's Alvarado, pounded by Ball. Alvarado outside. The three is up. On target from range. Alvarado's got 11 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Smith finds Ball. And Ball throws it down.
I love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Robinson Earl. No good from outside.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Hawkins. He's guarded by White. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Robinson Earl. That three's off the mark. And so it's Chicago, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Bulls leading by 17. We've got Smith. Ball is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Dosunmu in at the three. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Boston's checked in. On defense, the Bulls. Off the inbound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bulls leading by 17. Ball passes to Smith. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Jones. Down low. Pass to Misi. Up and over Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Misi at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hawkins is checked in for New Orleans. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
Ball finds Smith. Pass to Giddey. Soft touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 18.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Alvarado. He's covered closely. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Misi, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. Back to Robinson Earl. Outside Jones. Here's Hawkins. Kept alive.
Who's watching it?
Jones with a screen on Jones. Another shot. Hawkins can't get it to go.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
On the wing, Jones. Alvarado defending. Jones, the pass to Giddey. For 3, Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight. Pelicans trail by 21. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Smith. DeSumo outside. Out to the wing. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect the young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Herter's checked in for Chicago. And the Pelicans also making a change. McCollum, he's checked in for Hawkins. Now here's Alvarado. Looking to end this cold spell. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ball, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. Outside Jones.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Alvarado to win the drought. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Herder. Pass to Giddey. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Alvarado outside. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
The Sumo can't hit.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Alvarado outside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Giddey against Jones. And it's Giddey missing. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Herder against McCollum. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Yeah, C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
Now, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
Ball finds White. Now Giddey. McCollum defends. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Giddey.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
McCollum against Giddey. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Let's go with a 3. Giddey with a defensive effort.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Back to Murray. Pass to McCollum. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
C.J. McCollum at the line for 2.
First one falls. Bruce Ellis is checked in for ball. So he makes both from the line. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. sprint. Do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Here's White. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Murray. And here's Olynyk. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half. McCollum against Giddey. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And that's a promising shot from Buzelis.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Now here's McCollum. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, BA. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Just a good move from Giddey. Felt the over-anxious D and made him pay.
Josh Giddey, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Giddey. That one misses. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
McCollum against White. McCollum outside. And McCollum slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's White. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Giddey's intelligence grows by leaps and bounds game after game. Great vision and a nice rapid-fire decision.
Here's McCollum. Got a hand on it.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Josh Giddey.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
McCollum outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
C.J. McCollum taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 26 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. McCollum with a steal. Jones finds McCollum. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And time now for our player of the game.